Welcome everyone to the finale of Star Wars Rebels.
This is it.
This is it. This is all she wrote. I'm super not ready. I'm super not ready for this. And it's not even the intensity of what's going to happen. It's just knowing that it's done. I'm not ready for it to be done.
Well, it's like you and I were talking about how Rebels feels in a lot of ways like a continuation of the Clone Wars, especially since the Clone Wars didn't get a proper ending.
Right.
And so it's more than just the last 4 years of Rebels. It's the last 4 years of Rebels plus
6.
all those seasons of the Clone Wars too. So
5 seasons and a half.
Yeah.
And then all this other stuff that never got done, like the Dark Disciple novel is an adaptation of unreleased scripts, and
right.
The Darth Maul, something of Dathomir, like Shadow of
Son
Dathomir.
of Dathomir.
Son of Dathomir was the same. It was adaptation of scripts. So it's so I don't know that I have a whole lot to say before this episode. I'm just kind of ready to get into it.
Let's go.
All right, so get your copy of Family Reunion and Farewell. This is a double-decker episode. And sync it up with ours, and it'll be like we're all watching this finale together. So with that, we'll go on go. So in 3, 2, 1, go. You would open with the binary sunset.
Yep.
Ugh.
Aww. Yes, son.
Mm.
Aww.
Aww. Whoa. It's Kylo line.
They're not going to execute her, are they?
I can't imagine.
A way better haircut.
The Rebels do have better hair. Hey, what's the scam here? Balto is hungry.
It's a loath wolf, ma'am.
Yep, exactly. Please say it right.
What is that t-shirt he's
wearing? I
wearing?
have no idea. I should know what it is, but I don't.
I didn't realize that screen printed tank tops were a thing in Star Wars.
Well, if anyone would have one, it would be Gregor. If you'll know that they're correct, couldn't he say them?
Right.
I guess that it must need her voice.
Maybe so.
Yeah, Hera should probably stay.
Yeah. Hera should just go hide somewhere.
Yes. Pull the Chewbacca. I like how all the Imperial grunts have like hats that cover their faces.
Right.
Can Chopper jam that? Okay.
I mean, he did that before.
Yeah. Is it a one-time deal? His power's still recharging?
I really wanted a Return of the Jedi moment where
Yeah.
it like
closed
closes
it
another
more.
door.
What is he doing?
I don't know.
Something very Hondo, I'm sure.
Doing a photo shoot.
What is he doing?
Is he gonna throw him up?
That's so good. So good. That is one distraction.
Aw, throwback. Hmm. Interesting plan.
Yeah. I don't know where that. I mean, like, I guess it literally gets the Empire off the planet, but they can come
What do you
back.
do after that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What? Ugh.
Eat him this time.
Right.
Something.
Come on, Balto. I believe in you. Crap. Oh, wow.
They're gonna deactivate the shields. Is he gonna blow up the dome?
That's possible.
I mean, because that seems counterproductive.
It's nice having an inside man.
Right.
This is too good. It's too good. Yeah, but Rook's really gonna put a kink in that.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yep. It's gonna be a Star Destroyer.
Thrawn's gonna park it right over.
You just launch it and ram it. Oh, well, that's why.
Yep. Alright, what you got?
I don't think Thrawn's gonna care.
I'm gonna say, I don't think he's gonna care at all. Oh.
Well, that's why he wanted the shields.
Oh,
That's the
snap.
shield generator. It's for the planet, not for the
Not for the base.
dome.
Oh, crap. Yeah, Thrawn really doesn't care.
Yeah.
Whoa, did you see the design on the bottom of that Star Destroyer?
Uh-huh.
It was really neat.
I really don't think Thrawn would care about losing all the soldiers in that dome anyway, though.
I don't think he would. Yeah. What are they gonna do now? Interesting that he only wants Ezra.
Yeah. I wonder. This might be a crazy theory, but the Emperor called Thrawn back personally.
Mm-hmm.
What if Thrawn brought him with him?
Well, I feel like there's one part from the original trailer where Ezra talks to a hologram of the Emperor we haven't seen yet.
Maybe so.
But that could have just been cut from the last episodes.
Yeah.
Ezra's just
Ezra's
gonna
just
go.
gonna go.
Yeah.
I think he left his lightsaber with
With Chopper,
Chopper
yeah.
too.
Sabine knows he has to go. Sabine understands.
I don't like this.
I don't like this either.
Ezra, I take it all back. You're
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, Ezra. Oh man. Well, it's like the thing is you turn yourself in, and Thrawn's still gonna kill everyone.
Yeah.
It's weird seeing Rex in Stormy armor. BRB.
Huh.
Oh man. On an Imperial base?
Who would have guessed?
I'm shocked!
I mean, it's not like they were all prisoners. They were just here
Right.
on the base. Not like locked up.
Right. Alright, so Ezra's gotta, create time so they can get the base back up.
Yeah.
But even then, like you said, I still don't think Thrawn's gonna care, so like what's the gambit here? Oh, it's
Oh, the mask.
yep. Or a mask like it at least.
Right.
It looks like it's a different color.
Hmm. He's not wrong.
So intense.
It really is. Hmm. Oh man.
Ooh, I think I know who that is.
Jar Jar Binks.
uh, I wonder. It looks like Palpatine and not Sidious.
Yeah.
This tracks actually.
Yeah.
The Emperor always appeared that way.
Right.
I have a feeling that when Thrawn goes away, he'll wakey wakey. Whoa, what?
What did Ezra say?
Yeah, words. Ezra needs to start sharing ideas with more people.
Yeah. It's okay.
Yeah.
He told the wolves.
Yeah, the wolves. I mean, really, I trust the wolves more than anyone at this point.
That's fair.
Maybe does it start with A and end with
And with Ahsoka.
Soka? Oh, dude, if somehow Ahsoka ends up talking to the Emperor, I'm gonna lose my mind.
Oh wow. I haven't even thought about that.
I love this little Ugnaught. Oh my gosh. This is so good. We need more Hera and Hondo just hanging out doing schemes.
Yep.
Mostly, I just want more Hondo all the time. He's the last bit of Kanan she has left.
Yeah, really. She should buy a bobblehead. I got one cheap.
Yeah, watch. Thrawn's gonna go away and it's gonna be like, pooh, Sidious.
Yep.
Technically, Ezra, you destroyed the temple. Like,
Yeah.
for the record.
Yep.
What does that mean? I don't like this.
Me either.
The fudge? So does the portal still exist? Or is this an illusion?
Open the door. Yeah. I don't
Oh,
know.
yeah. He wants Ezra to open the door so he can get back into the.
Or at least to show him how.
You mean Team Auric? Yeah, Zeb is not loving this.
Every letter and number they say, I'm trying to figure out if there's significance.
Right.
There's an irony here that the rebels are trying to make the shield generator work while the
yeah.
Empire's trying to take it down.
Find the controls that extend the bridge. Why do you access computer grids through the power terminal? Like, that's what I never understood. It's like, it's
I don't know.
protected. I was like, doesn't make any sense.
Rex, don't go and do something heroic, please.
Right. Oh man, what's gonna happen?
I don't know.
I want to know if that's like an actual other door, or like if Palpatine's making the illusion of the parents there. You know what I mean?
Either way, I think he just wants to see how Ezra opens the door,
Right.
whether it's a real one or not.
I'm just not sure. Is it possible? Because like he opened the doors before by interacting with that mural. No, he's got to be. He's pretending. Oh, oh, is Melt really dead? I'll be so sad. Wait, what? Callus is like, no, my love. I remember that bromance.
I'm one with the Force, and the Force is with me.
Oh man, when Gregor says you're crazy. No, watch out behind you. Watch out. No, Gregor. My swanky graphic tank top. Come on, Ezra. Oh, okay, I see.
Hmm. I don't like this.
Don't do it, Ezra. They're not really there. They're really not really there. Because if they were there, they'd be like, honey, why is Ezra in our refrigerator?
At some point, he's still going to be Sidious again.
Yeah, yeah, because it was in the. Oh man. Yep.
Hmm.
Now what's behind him? Like, what was on his belt there? If it's not his lightsaber,
I don't know.
it's not relevant to what just happened at all. But,
Could still be a blaster. I don't know.
yep. Yeah, he's not gonna be happy. Yeah, this is what's from the trailer.
Yeah.
Red guards! Ah! I'm freaking out.
Hmm.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure they're trained in how to handle it.
Yeah.
What? What? What are those? What? How can you miss him?
Yeah. He's literally being held in place. If I learned anything from The Last Jedi, the ability to move rocks, it can be pretty important. Oh, Zeb.
I like that these two are having a. Oh, nice move. Gotta get that shield up.
Yeah, like right now.
Oh, he's gonna. He's gonna make Ruck be stuck there. Well played. That'll get you. Ha ha!
Hmm.
Okay, so the shield's up, but now what do you do?
Yeah, right.
Dead.
Huh.
Oh, that's
Oh,
super, so gruesome.
that's dark.
That is maybe the darkest
Hmm.
moment. Like, you can hear him squealing. Okay, but you're gonna get out of here to go where?
Well, yeah, they're on Ezra's secret mission too, so
This guy's totally alive. Look at this. Oh, this is such a beautiful moment! It's so beautiful! Oh, Gregor.
oh,
Oh, I'm getting chills. Oh. I had to watch so many of my favorite clones die.
right.
Should probably just shoot him, just for the
Yeah.
record. What?
What? Oh, name
So
drop.
that's Hellion. Is it Space Force Wolves? Oh my gosh!
Oh, oh!
Oh! Well, those things. Okay. Yeah,
I forgot about the
I
whales.
forgot about the space whales. Well, that's an interesting turn of events.
Wasn't the concern crashing the Star Destroyers into the city, though?
Yes, that was
Because
a
isn't that
concern.
still going to happen?
They're good. The space whales are going to push them away from the city.
Maybe.
I think. I
Or
mean,
the
it's not.
shield will stop them.
Oh yeah, the shield could be a thing too. Yeah, because the shield wasn't up. Thrawn's got to be like, WTF.
Oh, well.
Bye bye, Thrawny boy.
Yeah, really.
Aw, snap. Oh man.
Hmm.
Oh man.
Or they can go to hyperspace.
Yeah. Okay, but why? So he's gonna go to space? I mean, Leia survived in space. I'm just saying.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh
just
man.
the Ezra maneuver.
Yeah. All right. All right. So he rode away into space in a space whale. Wolf was just like, "What's my life right now?" Oh man. That's such a Filoni right there. Where now everyone's gonna be like, "Is Ezra alive?" And he's gonna like be all trolly about it.
Yeah.
Such a Filoni move.
Still got 7 minutes left. Haha.
Gotta get out. I'm okay with this.
Yep.
I'm really okay with this. Get him, Wolf.
Yeah, please, before the thing blows up.
Yes.
No more fuel depot moments.
There we go.
That looks so much like a Trade Federation ship, too.
It does. It's probably from the same, like, line, you know, like it's probably inspired by.
Yeah.
Boom, boom. Bye-bye, Price. It's kind of like a Death Star look going on right there.
Yeah, really. Chopper knows. Hmm.
He's revving in your T3M4. You'll figure it out. Oh, party, party.
Yep, no.
Well, it's a lot more populated than I ever realized.
All right, yeah. Yeah, this is a bad day for you.
Yep. Yeah. All right. Okay, so the tower. Oh, Sabine's gonna figure out. Oh, she cut her hair.
Oh, she did.
X-wings. I like it. You know, usually they show longer hair to show the passage of time.
Right.
Oh, wow.
Indoor, wow.
We time jumped.
Big time. So they spent the whole fight on the
Yeah.
on the thaw.
Aw, Zeb took his bro home. I totally ship this, by
Oh.
the way. I wish I would have done this in our shipper special. I'm totally for Zeb Callis.
Oh.
Yep. Aw. Wait. Wait. Wait, what? Wait, what? Jango? Was she preggers?
Yeah, maybe so.
Oh my gosh. Hey, what?
Ugh.
Oh my gosh!
I'm throwing a Jango fit.
Oh! What? Oh my gosh! Jango! What is
I
going
don't.
on?
This
Jango!
Dave Filoni, what are you doing?
Dave Filoni! Oh my gosh!
Ah, so
What?
many things.
So many things at once!
All the things.
All of them!
No.
Oh, what? No, come back! Come back! Oh gosh!
Oh.
Ah!
What?
Ah! Holy crap! Okay, 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 okay. Oh, they're doing like full series credits here because I just saw Kanan.
Yeah.
So they put him on there. Oh my gosh. Okay, okay. So Ezra flew away with space whales.
Yeah.
Let's start there. He flew away
And Thrawn.
and Thrawn with the space whales. I didn't figure he'd die because we saw Leia survive in space, and Ezra's
Right.
presumably had a little bit more training than Leia, in all likelihood. And I figure like once they hit space, he can there were ways he was gonna be okay. So that he flew away, and then they were all like, "We got to defend Lothal," right? But then they're like, "The attack never came."
And
Right.
that means that they said too. So let's pick up on this too.
Okay.
They said that Hera and Rex had fought with the rebellion all the way through Endor.
Right.
And so I'm guessing that means that Zeb and Sabine mostly hung out on Lothal just in case.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, because Zeb was like, we took Lothal without the rebellion. We don't need him.
Right.
We can keep it without him. So I feel like Zeb, I feel like Zeb was really more with Kanan anyway. Like I could see him just caring about Lothal, and then he took his boy Callus to his home world, which
which is such a sweet moment. It's like
so
Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
I don't know if you know this, but in the appendices to Lord of the Rings, at the end of their lives, Legolas takes Gimli with him to like the elven heaven.
I remember that. I didn't read it myself, but I remember being told that before.
To the Undying Lands. It's very much like that too.
Well, I still, one of my favorite episodes of Rebels is still the one where when
they're trapped together.
When they're trapped together, and I'm all for that. I'm a sucker for a good redemption arc. So it's like the man that murdered the Lasats and like carried a weapon of their warrior, and it was like such a big deal in the first season to like then be welcomed into like their new home is just really great for me.
So then let's talk about Jason Syndulla.
Okay, so Sabine was like, we know what his father was like. So the only thing I can think of is that Hera was super preggers. Which now means I am totally gonna go back through Rebels and figure out in which episode they probably like did it in between, because I need to know now.
I'm sure there's already fan fiction online
for it.
Fill in some of those blanks, but I mean, even just the name Jason, like that's it was spelled like Legends Jason too, so it's definitely because I was watching it with the subtitles.
Subtitles.
Yeah, it's definitely like
Legends Jason.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Which is a throwback. But...
Yeah, but still. Okay, so we have we still like there's the two of them, and I realized that Hera, like, she was sad, but she was never like, I was noticing through these episodes that she wasn't like super heartbroken. Like, she was obviously sad, but it wasn't like crushed. But if she knew she was preggers, she would know she had something to live for. You know what I mean?
Well, and if Kanan knew that too, it explains more his decision to, sacrifice himself
to save her. Yeah. So that's crazy. Also, this is totally an aside, but that's one of the first mixed species kids we've seen, really.
Sure, yeah.
In Star Wars. Because like even in Clone Wars, there was the clone that like fell in love with the Twi'lek lady.
All right.
Frick, I know his name.
I don't remember.
I know his name. I just can't think of it right now. But he it's gonna drive me crazy. But the one where like Rex ends up on his farm or whatever.
Right.
Um, they had kids, but I remember looking it up, and they were her kids, and he adopted them.
Hmm.
So anyway, that not that this matters. I think about it a lot because I know you're reading through um, Michael Stackpole's X-wing books, and there's just a
Right.
lot about interspecies in those books. Um, okay, so yeah, they just time jumped. Like, so I was saying, I think it was at the beginning of our last commentary
Yeah.
that, or it might even have been off recording. That I think it was off recording. That this felt like it was going to be a series finale for Rebels and Clone Wars, and like whatever comes next, if it's this rumored Star Wars Resistance,
Right.
it wasn't going to connect because it was so far away. But if it becomes the story of Sabine and Ahsoka,
Right.
like going to find Ezra, who's been living with the space whales,
Yeah.
like it could be not done. We could be not done.
Well, and that, one of the things I've been saying for a while is I was thinking we could get kind of a Revan-esque ending for Ezra, where he goes off and you don't really know where he's gone.
Right.
And that's kind of what we got. He may still be out there alive somewhere, and now we've got Ahsoka to go find him. And if Ezra's still alive somewhere, that could mean that Thrawn's still out there alive somewhere. So it gives closure to Thrawn as part of Rebels,
Yep.
but doesn't close that door off forever either.
Right.
Um,
It pretty much confirms that the Thrawn novel, the new Thrawn novel, the sequel is going to have to take place
before
before this.
though, yeah.
I mean, maybe we already know that. I don't tend to look a lot of that stuff up too far ahead of time, just because I like to enjoy finding it out. But at least we know that now.
We also got a name drop for Palian in there too.
Yeah, Palian, which can thankfully this is the first time I've heard a pronunciation of a Star Wars word.
Which is
And I had been saying it right the entire time. That never happens. So that felt good. I was like, that's how I pronounce it. Yay. Yeah, and that was awesome. And to kind of like hear his voice a little bit. I think it's really fun to see all of the Thrawn stuff come in. But what you were saying before about how Ezra was going to be kind of Revan-y.
right.
Yeah, I made the joke earlier that Sabine was T3.
Oh yeah.
But really, she's Karth. So in the old canon, no longer canon ending, Revan in Knights of the Old Republic is. Hopefully, I'm not spoiling the game for everyone. In theory, you should have played it by
It's
now.
been out for a while.
For a while, yeah, it's your own fault at this point. But Revan, if played by a male, you if you only ever played Revan as a guy, you wouldn't necessarily know this. But if you played Revan, at either played Revan as a woman or when playing Knights of the Old Republic 2, said that Revan was a woman when you're talking to Atten.
Right.
In that scenario, Revan left Karth behind to be ready to do something. In the same way that Ezra left Sabine behind. And this totally solves the problem of where Ezra has been. I really want to know what this does for all the people who are still holding on to the Ezra is DJ theories.
That makes no sense to me, honestly.
It never made any sense.
But
I remember I was walking out of The Last Jedi. Like, I'd seen it for the first time, and a guy turns to me and he goes, "At least we can agree that Ezra is DJ, right?" And I just stared at him like, "No, we can't agree on that because that makes no sense."
I mean, even like the ages of it doesn't make a lot of sense for me.
In a
Because
sense,
I feel like
yeah.
he would be older than that. But
Yeah. I know I have a friend who was big on Ezra was going to be Snoke or Ezra was going to turn to the dark side. And I certainly never saw him being Snoke. I never really saw him falling to the
Right.
dark side. I just don't think we would have. I mean, he effectively fell in, what was it, season 2? Season 3? No, season 3.
The holocron.
No, it would have been 2. Yeah, it would have been 2 because the Twilight of the Apprentice was the season 2 finale. Right. So, like, we saw that so early in the show. I never really thought
kind
that's
of
where
moved
he was going to
past
end
it.
up. But then, like, freaking Ahsoka showing up, looking all like, oh, there's like a couple different superheroes, but kind of like a, uh, oh, I know the one I'm thinking of, and I can't. But just like looking like super mystical and
Right.
like Gandalfy, and you know she could be any age at that point. Like if she's been traveling through those doors, she could come out and be the same age
Right.
as when we last saw her. You know, so she could keep kicking for a while.
Well, and
Um,
it also, one of my biggest concerns all along with Rebels, especially once they brought Yoda into it, was,
mhm.
Yoda has the line that, Luke and Leia are the last of the Jedi,
Right.
and if Yoda doesn't know, because that was my problem. It was that once Yoda knew about Ezra and Kanan,
Right.
then he would either have to be lying or something would have to happen. And this is an explanation for what has happened now, that Yoda wouldn't know that Ahsoka's still alive. Yoda wouldn't know necessarily what happened to Ezra.
Right.
And so it kind of fixes that in my mind as
So
well.
I completely agree that he, especially if Ezra's been away in some sort of other weird dimension, like or something, because at this point anything's possible. He could have just been traveling in hyperspace for 7 years.
Right.
Ahsoka could have been in the world between worlds, you know, so Yoda wouldn't sense her. And this obviously is all speculation, but like, and then he wouldn't know about Jason. So it solves everything for Yoda.
Right.
What I love about this is it adds this depth of there's more at work in the Force than just the chosen one prophecy.
Right.
So like, we spent all this time, you know, I'm doing this big long series about balance of the Force right now. Plug, wink, wink, nudge, nudge. But like, it's this big thing, and I feel like as fans, we always saw it as like the big thing, but that could just be like one part of what's really going on in the Force, and there's all this other stuff at work.
Well, even if it is this big and important thing, it doesn't have to mean it's the only thing going
Right.
on. And
Right.
like, it leaves, one of the things I like about this too is that it leaves the door open for Ahsoka to have like more interactions,
Right.
maybe with Anakin at some point,
Mhm.
either as Vader or like once Anakin becomes a Force ghost, because this is after
Right.
Endor. Um, if he could like reach out to Ahsoka, we might could see that in a novel at some point.
Now,
I think.
here's a sad thought for you. Sorry, but it's like, so Jason Syndulla
Mm-hmm.
is 7, right? We caught him. They said, or maybe he's a little. Anyway, he was born right around then. And the series finale was just after Endor, right? I didn't get the vibe that it had jumped too much further in the
No,
timeline.
I don't think so either.
So it's like aftermath
Yeah.
ish, maybe before. So that would put him just a couple years older than Ben Solo.
Right.
So what if Jason became one of Luke's students and could actually end up dying in Kylo's attack on the Jedi Temple?
Or being a Knight of Ren.
Oh.
If we
That
pull
would
up on
be
episode 9 and one of them takes the helmet off and's got green hair.
green hair. Yeah, I'd be like, oh man. Oh. Yeah, that was pretty trippy. I was making a point, and then when Sabine started talking about Endor, I freaked out and I didn't finish it. But I thought it was funny that we showed the passage of time by Sabine having shorter hair.
Oh, right.
Because usually you show the passage of time by having longer hair.
Right.
And did it seem like the animation style changed to you?
A little bit. I even liked the way that the city in the background was depicted at the end. Felt a little bit different to me.
It was very Narnia.
Yeah, in a way. I was even thinking like Wizard of Oz, like like Emerald City. It wasn't green, obviously, but like in the background or something like that.
Yeah. And Sabine did look older, but the animation also looked brighter. So like Rebels always had that kind of Ralph McQuarrie look
Right.
compared to how Clone Wars looked, and this looked very non-stylized. Like even Clone Wars to an extent was stylized. This looked very bright and polished and
Right.
contemporary, I guess.
So that ship, I mean, this is a minor thing too, but we're talking about
Yeah.
things. The ship that Ahsoka came on at the end,
Yes.
it was it was escorted by X-wings. So I don't know what that means, but also, like, have we seen that ship before? It felt familiar to me.
It looked like the same
Or
ship
at least
that had kind of
that
landed on
style of ship
Lothal.
or something.
Yeah, I think we've seen that style, but I don't know it super well. But I want to know where Ahsoka's been. Like I'm presuming she's been in the world between worlds, but maybe she's been off with the space whales too.
I mean, or she could have been stuck on Malachor for a lot of that time.
She could have been. Yeah, it's not like she'd have a ship really to get off.
Right.
My gosh. I wonder, like, if you're Dave Filoni right now, like, what are you doing? Like, are you just clicking around on YouTube, seeing what people are saying? Like, you've got to just be sitting there, like, chortling to yourself, like, oh, you guys, you think that's bad? Just wait. Because I was even going to make a point that I liked the finale, but after the Kanan episodes and then the Mortis episodes, I was like, well, this is almost like, not a letdown's not the right word, but it felt so much more matter of fact and not as emotional as everything we'd just seen until those last couple seconds, and it was like, oh my gosh.
Right. Oh, there's so much, and I love how it answers so many things, but still leaves doors open. That's a very Dave Filoni kind of thing to do too.
Very Dave Filoni thing. It's like, okay, I'll answer your questions, but then you're gonna have questions about the answers.
Right.
Oh man. Oh, like just having to watch, like, I think it was really hard for me to watch Gregor die after seeing like so many others. I mean, especially Fives in the season 6 episodes on Netflix.
Right. Well, and like what happened to Wolf? Like we didn't get. Like, I guess maybe Wolf was still on Lothal with the rest of them, but he didn't get a mention in the 5 years later thing or whatever.
Man.
I wonder if this means that. So I don't know. I'm just having random thoughts flying through my head. I wonder if Hera is still pregnant when the Ghost is fighting in the Battle of Scarif.
Oh yeah, yeah. I don't know what I don't know how long a Twi'lek pregnancy is. So like, who knows? These are questions I never thought I'd ask.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Or she like dropped little Jason off with Mon Mothma on Yavin. Right? Well, Mon Mothma wasn't on Yavin, but Leia's tending him in the background.
Yeah. Yeah, all those scenes where we cut away, like if we had stayed there, it's really like Jason just starts crying and needs a diaper change.
So much to take in. So much to take
in. I know. I like. There's so much I want to talk about, and yet there's so. It's just like, because I was so worried. Like I was so sad and thinking there's gonna be like this finality, and now there's just not.
Yeah.
And on the one hand, that has me really excited. But on the, it's like I think you were talking about. I think it was on the Streamcast, but I can't remember. I'm pounding my wall because I'm thinking if anyone can hear that and wonders what it is. But you were talking about how they're going to announce Dave Filoni's new project and how you wanted time to mourn Rebels.
Right.
And not have like the next show announced. And I totally understood that. But right now I want the next show announced.
Yeah.
Because we didn't get that kind of like, and then everyone, went home and did blah blah blah, and now it's the next characters.
Right. Well, just so much to just think about and dwell on and wonder about. Go bug Pablo Hidalgo about on Twitter.
Right. Send so many tweets. Just so many. Yeah, like I feel like I should have so much more to say, and I have to think about it. I have to meditate on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Jango, do you have anything else you would like to add?
I think that's probably about it for me today. There's a lot of things
Yeah.
I'm still thinking about, but I don't know how much more coherent
Yeah,
conversation I have on it at the moment.
Yeah, I think we're gonna be taking this to the streamcast if I had to guess. Yeah, that's all I got too. So I guess this has been fun. This was a fun way to enjoy the season with everyone. And hopefully we'll do this on whatever the next thing is.
Yeah. So hang out. Let us know in the comments if there are other things you might want us to do
Watch
commentaries
together.
for.
Yep. And yeah, I'm just gonna go think. I'm just gonna go think a lot.
Yeah. Sit down in my thinking chair like on Blue's Clues.
So until then, see you around, guys.
Yep.